welcome back to Dynamic Touch. As of late, a 19-year-old TikToker has received a ton of backlash from a TikTok she posted on her account. Julia, who goes by the handle No Beef Only Chicken, makes content on her page about vlogging, fashion, beauty, her relationship, and traveling. It's kind of funny because her current situation is contrary to what her handle states, since she is currently beefing with the internet. I also have noticed that she does receive a lot of attention for looking similar to another famous TikToker by the name of Addison Rae, as people mention it frequently in her comment section. So recently, Juliana posted a video to TikTok in which she made a comment stating that she doesn't understand why people on her page think it's strange that she flies to a different state in order to get her hair done.
So apparently the fact that I fly to Arizona to get my hair done is like crazy to people. I mean, I don't know. I've been doing it for the past 2 years, so it's my normal now. But of course, I had to get Starbucks before my flight. I was so tired, by the way. I did not sleep at all the night before. But of course, the Starbucks woke me right up, and I was ready to get on my plane. Had to cheers with the plane. I watched this really good movie, by the way. Forgot I have to finish that. I got my luggage and I was ready to head to the salon. You know that sound? Okay, anyways. So when we first get there, we do like the before pictures and videos, and this is what my hair looked like before. Definitely was not looking cute at all. Also, mind you, I haven't washed in like 5 days at this point. I was so excited we had Trevor back to film, which I didn't see him last time, so it was nice to see him again. And they started with the foiling. And guys, when they're doing this, there's like 4 people at once doing it, and it is crazy. Like, it's a crazy feeling. Next, I just sat by the sink and waited for the stuff to lift. I was really scared at this point. I thought I had messed up because it was so blonde, and I was trying to go darker. The best feeling is when they massage your head, though. I can't get over it. And then they're just putting more shiz on my hair, which I don't even know what it is, but it turned orange, and I was really confused. Then Nat started doing my makeup at this point, and so I was getting my hair done while she was doing my makeup, which was very fun. And of course, Trevor came in clutch and got me my food, so I was eating, getting my hair done, and my makeup done at the same time. Boy, let me tell you. And of course, I had to spill it on myself. But I got that side of pickles, you know? Like, I had to. And I just had to film this because it was just really funny. Now she's just putting on my lipstick, the final touches to the makeup look. And then right after I got my makeup done, we went right into filming some videos for some products for Chrissy's TikTok and YouTube and stuff like that. And now it was time to style my hair for the after pictures. So they're just blowing it out and putting it in these rollers, which, by the way, I had them do twice. And I look like a grandma here. So cute. This part was scary because I got layers for the first time in my life, and Chrissy was going crazy. Like Edward Scissorhands, guys. Look at her face while she's doing this. She did this 4 times, and I thought I was going to have no hair left. I was actually really scared. But it turned out so good. Just wait for it. Look at that. I love my new hair. Fun fact, I actually hate the feeling of makeup on my face, so before my flight, you already know I had to wash my face and take it all off, and here's me getting ready for my flight. I was so tired at this point already. Yeah, the person in front of me literally saw me do that, and I got really embarrassed. The flight from Phoenix to LA is not long at all, but I had to wait for 3 hours because Tati was at a concert, but then she finally came and got me, and I'm with her.
This video made people upset on TikTok, and as of now, or as I am editing this video, it has a total of 3 million views. And here is what the public had to say about this particular TikTok video.
So apparently the fact that I fly to Arizona to get my hair done is like crazy to people.
Yeah, it's crazy. Don't act shocked. Do you know the people around you can't even afford gas? Gas, you know, to get us places. Gas, but you fly out of state to get your hair done? Girl, you do you, but it's a problem when you pretend to be baffled. Why? I saw another girl say this about this exact same post, but I also have to say it because it's true. I don't know a single person that would do that. I don't know a single person that has done that. When I say chronically online, this is the shit I mean. This right. Girl, be for real.
So apparently the fact that I fly to Arizona to get my hair done is like crazy to people.
This is literally why I don't call myself an influencer, because you got people like this who give the name influencer such a bad rep.
I fly to Ohio to my shampoo.
So apparently the fact that I fly to Arizona to get my hair done is like crazy to people.
Yes. We are poor. We can't even afford to fly home and see our family.
Apparently the fact that I fly to Arizona to get my hair done is like crazy to people.
Listen, people are eating sis up in the comments and stitches of this, but you have to understand, when you find a professional that does what needs to be done the way it needs to be done, there is just a wild, unhealthy level of allegiance to that person. For example, I will fly and make whatever excuse I need to attach to it for myself to feel okay with it, all the way to Austin to see my old dentist. Dr. Vo, you're not getting rid of me, girl. I don't care where I live. That's my dentist the rest of my life.
Apparently the fact that I fly to Arizona to get my hair done is like crazy to people. I mean, I don't know. I've been doing...
Nah, because be for real, girl. Like, of course people are going to be like, why the hell are you flying all the way to Arizona to get your hair done? It should not be that shocking that people think it's crazy.
Apparently the fact that I fly to Arizona to get my hair done is like crazy to people. Apparently the fact that I fly to Arizona to get my hair done is like crazy to people.
So I've been seeing a lot of really negative comments on her TikTok video, and I don't really understand because I do the same thing she does. Believe it or not, I actually fly from Orange County, California to Arizona every 6 months to get my hair done. I am paying between $40 and $50 for a partial. And with flights as cheap as they are, I have never paid more than $75 round trip for that 1 hour flight. It's totally worth it. California hair prices are through the roof, and if you can save a little bit of money, which I have over the years, I've been going to my gal for as long as I can remember, it's totally worth it. And I think it's really cool that this influencer, who I've never related to before, is sharing her secret, and she's not gatekeeping it, so we can all just have fabulous hair together.
There were many people who left comments as well, so this is what people had to say in her comment section. Julia ended up responding to one of the comments underneath the video, and this is what she had to say.
Let's do my makeup while I answer your guys' questions. Question 1 is, did you really fly somewhere just to get a haircut? No, I also got it colored, and I filmed content and did a photo shoot, which leads me into my next question, which is, are you a model? Yes, and I feel like some people do forget that. Question number 3, what's my favorite food? Definitely crab leg. Question 4 is, what is your career, and how did you get into it with details? So currently I make a living creating content and modeling. However, in a few weeks I will be licensed as a sales associate and I'll be a real estate agent, which is actually what my mom does as a career. And while I don't have the time to explain all of the deets on this video, comment if you'd like to see a video like that in the future. Lip oil, shade, bronze glow, 30. And boom, the more you know.
So as she stated in the video, it turns out that she really does get a lot of hate for talking about flying to another state to get her hair done. On July 28th, 2021, she posted a video to her page with the caption, "Flew to the salon across the country." In this video, she documented her trip flying first class to a salon that is really popular on social media and goes by the handle hairby_Chrissy. So even though this is way back in 2021, during that time, people had a lot to say as well.
Hate to break it to you, Miss Girl, but our hair looks the same. And I got it done in the strip mall in the middle of nowhere, Ohio. So I really don't understand why you would have flown all the way across the country for your hair. Next time, just come to Ohio. My best friend will do it for cheaper. And I don't look just as good.
I would first like to say that I can see why some people might be upset when they're seeing this on their For You page, especially when the economy in the United States is not in a good place right now. So if you're just randomly coming across her content, you're not subscribed, you never heard of this girl, never seen her before, and she's being pushed through the algorithm and she appears on your For You page, I can see how, to the individual just coming across her content, this could appear as a gross display of wealth and highly insensitive to the times. But for me, that's not what it looks like, and here is why. For starters, she has always showcased that this is a normal part of her routine. She did state in the video that went viral that she has been doing it for the past 2 years. So this is a very normal occurrence for her and her lifestyle, which means that she is not doing or posting this type of content with malicious intent or with intent to rub her wealth in our faces and make the everyday person who comes across this post feel very poor. This is just one of the many ways she has an opportunity to create content that will fly through the algorithm, because of course to the unsuspecting person, like I said before, it can appear as something that is very controversial. If you notice, she did have to post and create content while she was there. This looked like an influencer working trip to me. This is all alleged, so I can't really specify. It seemed like a team up, allegedly, with Hair by Chrissy, but I will just leave that for speculation. The second point I would like to make is flying to your hair appointment is not an abnormal thing for some women. A couple of years ago on Twitter, there was this trending tweet that stated, "Gotta catch a flight just to get the hair right." I remember this tweet being so controversial for some reason, like a lot of people were very shocked, including myself, but it basically captured what a good amount of women are currently doing or were doing at that time. They just don't openly talk about it on social media. Like I stated before, contrary to popular opinion, this behavior is more normal than most might think. For instance, I know that a good group of Black women take flights to get their hair done. In fact, Black women have to travel further on average just to access what some might consider as average hair care. If a Black woman told me she drives 45 minutes to hours or takes a 45-minute to 2-hour train ride, or that she books a flight in a hotel room to make her hair appointment, I wouldn't even blink. This is because I know what it's like to be located in a place that does not cater to your hair type. If you are an individual looking for a curl specialist or natural hair specialist, and there are hairstylists in your city who say that they do it all, but they actually hate having clients with curl patterns that are between 3C and 4C, and they actually mostly specialize in lace front applications, then it might mean you would have to travel further to get the service you would need. If the hairstylists in your city are causing you to have traction alopecia from the way they install your weave, and after years of damage and your hair breaking off, you finally find a cosmetologist that not only cares about your tightly coiled hair and can assist in the process of growing it back, but can apply hair extensions in a safe and healthy manner, then of course most would be willing to travel to receive that type of service. If there are no local locticians that can provide you with the locks you are looking for, and the only other locticians that do great work are located 3 to 4 hours away from where you are located, then you might have no other option but to meet the loctician where they are currently to receive the locks of your dreams. There are also women who fly out their hairstylist to their city or country, and this is usually reserved for special occasions like birthdays, vacations, trips, and weddings for the everyday person. Oftentimes, brides will book a flight and a hotel room if needed for the hairstylist and makeup artist, especially if they cannot find one that meets their standards locally. Also, there are hairstylists and makeup artists that drive to service their clients in different states. Another form of hairstylists flying out to their clients can be hairstylists who will travel to a certain country or state after a certain number of women have booked an appointment and put down their deposit. Another reason why this behavior is more common than you think is because some women are not willing to do the hard task of finding a new cosmetologist when they move. A lot of women would rather travel to their trusted cosmetologist who they have built a rapport with and who knows how to service them right. Like everyone knows, finding a new hairstylist or cosmetologist in a new city is something that is terrifying. It's not only terrifying, it's annoying, and it also takes a good amount of time, especially when you're trying to find someone you can trust with color. So some women might not even risk it, and they will just choose to fly back to their previous trusted hairstylist or cosmetologist. And I would just like to note that a lot of people were watching her video and thinking, oh, so you rich, so you have to be rich, you have to have that bag in order to do this. But you really don't. Most women who travel far for their hair appointments, they book very affordable flights. They're going for the most affordable rate, something that can get them in and get them out. This also goes for women who choose to stay the weekend or who choose to stay 1 or 2 days for their hair appointment. They're looking for the cheapest Airbnb. They're looking for the cheapest hotel rate in order to just go get their hair done and return home. And these type of women also make sure to do extra overtime around the time they need to go back to their hairstylist or cosmetologist, or they make sure to put money aside every month so that they can afford to make their trip. So I've seen women pull double shifts, 16 to 18 hour shifts, just so they can be able to have this luxury of taking time to get their hair done, which is important to them. This is how the average working class or middle class woman can afford to do these things. My final thoughts on this topic: just like people are loyal to brands, labels, and their nail technicians, people are loyal to cosmetologists and hairstylists as well, especially when they know that they can get the job done, and especially if their hair is healthy and growing. When it comes to color, people are even more loyal to get the color that they love, and that also includes the whole experience that they will go through in the salon as well. A lot of people forget that if you treat your customers right, people are willing to fly, they'll take a boat, they'll take a train, a plane to get to you, because for some reason in this day and age, it's getting even rarer to find cosmetologists and hairstylists that treat you like you're the celebrity. So when you find them, you're gonna want to hold on to them. Like I was stating, how many of y'all will travel to multiple Walgreens, Sally Beauties, Walmarts, Targets, Ultas, etc. to find a particular product or brand for your body products, skincare products, feminine hygiene, or makeup products? I personally don't get people who stand in line for shoes or who travel to other states to stand in line to get the newest shoe or the newest game, but that is what people enjoy doing and it's meaningful to them. So if they're dropping money for the plane ticket or the train ticket to go stand in line and build tents and stay for a whole week in a tent to get a particular product, who am I to judge them and say, oh, that seems dumb? They work extremely hard for their money, so who am I to judge them? And I basically feel like everyone has that one thing that they will do a little bit too much to obtain. Like when people say, I will travel for food, people are serious. What do you think about this controversy? Do you agree or disagree with the points I made in this video? Let me know down below, and I will see you next time on Dynamic Touch.